so I wouldn't have to change collets. So now I should be able to just go boop, and it's ready to go. Otherwise, I would have ended up having to change collets. All right, we got to drop her down. Drop her down a ways because I have to put in a drill chuck. And what we're going to do is come down on the front of this. Come down on the front of that. It's kind of a big ball on that. And we're going to zero it. Okay, so we have to move the table to the minus. And I had to get my mirror. Get my mirror out. I have a dirty mirror. All right. All right, so we are gonna bring the table out. I'm going to zero it right there. Okay, we're at 0 in the back. Zero on the side now. There we go. We're within a half a thou. We're a half a thou there. 0 and 0. Now, fourth point would be over here in the part. We're not concerned about that. We picked up 3 points that are 0 now around that radius. So we should be centered above that. So I'm going to zero out Y and X both. I'm going to move up. I'm going to get a drill chuck put in there. Too much stuff dug out here. And oh, we gotta check the college here. Half inch shank on this. Plus, I took my shanks and cut half of it off, so I don't have to be so far above to get it in and out. You're only clamping on this much on a end mill. You don't need to clamp any more than that on a drill. On the drill chuck, so all right, now I got to decide how big a hole I want to put into that. Probably just a 62. That's what I'm going to go for. 62. Drill over there, get a center drill. And we need some lube. Some lubricant here. And we're off and running. Speed up the RPM a little bit. Okay. This is just to help out when I'm coming down with the ball. Because the very point of the ball doesn't want to really cut you real well, you know, and it just... far enough. I think that'll work. So now we got to move over and up. And what did I say it was? Let me look again. Let me get a pencil here. And then I can write the numbers down. So I'm not constantly trying to figure out what the numbers were. Alright. So, we are sitting over that hole, so it's 864 on X, and what was it? Oh, 194. 194. On Y. So we got to go 864 over. Eight 64 and 194. Oop. Where am I going? 94. There. Right there. I think on this one I'm just going to center drill it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do both the same. I'm gonna drill it. Okay, we could just flip it over and drill the swivel hole also. It's being we have that dialed in right now. And what do I need to do? That is 157. Oh, it's just 93, and that hole is a 93. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And so I'm just going to take this, tip it over. Another parallel underneath. Back up to the stop. Lock her down. Pull that parallel out. And we want to come 93 over. But first off, we want to move the X to 427. 427, and then the 93. I'm just going to take my center drill because that's just a pivot point. It just determines what your push rod length is. So I'm just going to eyeball the edge with a center drill. Just going to come out and just kind of eyeball the center. Drill onto the edge. Right there. And I'm at 945. 945. And I want to take 93 away from that. 852. Come on. There we go. Up. I bumped it. Alright, so that is where the 93 hole was going. And that one is a different drill. Alright, got the reamer and the drill. Put some lube on. Kind of a high speed for a reamer, but it'll be alright. I'm going to lube it up good. There we go. That's one side. Ready to be parted off. All right. So I'm going to cut away here and go ahead and move over and do the exact same thing on the other side. So I'll be back when I start parting them off, and because I'm going to do the exact same thing, only this time I'm going to swing over here and swing it in and then do the exact same thing as I did over there. So try to keep the video a little shorter anyway. I'll be back. Oh, silly me. I forgot. We got to put the ball cups in yet. All I did was, instead of dialing in, I just flipped it around end for end. So we need to come back though with the 1/4 inch ball and put our ball cups in. Either 1/4 inch or 3/16. Let me see what they call out. Oh, they're calling out 1/8 inch ball those. Let's see if I have them. That I don't know. That I don't know. Oh, let's see. Well, when you look at there, I got one. I have one, but it looks kind of dull. Looking to see if I find another one. This one is a 2 flute. It looks nicer. It looks a lot better condition. All right, so we got to put that in. Get the drill chuck out. Change collets. Might have to change RPM too, I don't know. We'll see how it cuts. Okay. Now we move them to 0. That should be over that hole. Alright. And now I want to I want to put a 100 thou feeler. What I'm going to do is put a 100 thou feeler underneath and come down and touch that. Move my quill stop up. And lock it. And then I want to go up the 100 and half of the ball, which would be 62.5. So we'll go up 162 on the knee. That should give me the proper depth. That'll be half of the diameter. Let's put a little looks good to me. All right. Over 364. And 194 on Y. Now I'll do it again. Flip them around. Do it again. Move back to 0. And Y back to 0. And do it one more time. There we go. Dig that in and all out, put it away. So I got it for next time. Don't use ball end those very often. But when you need one though, they do come in handy for things. So now, we want to come down and slice them off. And go get a woodruff cutter. I'm going to use one that's just a little bit thicker on it that I had. This one is 90 thou. Change collets. Get my squirt bottle too. Need it. And again. I'm gonna crank this up. I don't like extending my quill any more than I have to. Alright, I'll set it on 0. And ready to go. Down and touch. Move out. Go up 90. And then from 90, I believe it's 125. Yep. So we go up another 100, 125. Should do it right there. No, that's not right. This is already 125. I got to touch off up there if I want to do that. Let me measure that, make sure that that is 125 down. Two different readings. Yep, it's 125 down. So when we touch there, we just need to go down the 90. So back to 0, 100. That looks better. That looks better. That looks more better. Then I'll get my squirt bottle. Not much left in my squirt bottle. Almost need to have a refill. Slowly RPM down. Might have to slow her down 2 notches, I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Slow her down 1 notch. Got you in the camera sights. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna crank over and then we're gonna crank back. Just take the backlash out, lock it. Yeah, that's pretty fast yet. Slow down 1 more notch. Because I couldn't went too low here. I think that'll be okay. Still pretty fast for this. Okay, let's pick this one off. Gotta be careful so you don't cut your fingers because that burr on there, that little sheet metal that's on there holding it, sometimes can be pretty sharp. So we'll deburr it up and it'll look a lot better. Alright, so now I'm gonna out. I'm gonna go over here. And I'm gonna come around to the front side. I don't want to climb cut with this in steel. If it was aluminum I would. I'd just buzz right through it. Steel it's a little different. Yep. There we go. And like I say, I'll just get the file after it and go around the edge. This is only probably a couple thou. And you can actually see where the part is. It didn't flex away. And it even just kind of tears away. So, okay, what I mean here. Once you deburr it, you won't even know that it was like that. Pookie's coughing over there. I don't know if you heard it or not. So, I'll deburr them up, and I'll come back and I'll give you a shot at what they look like, and I'm going to look for some balls for the I need 2 balls that'll fit in there, and I think they say Loctite, glue 'em or Loctite them in. I'm going to try the silver solder them, I think, in position. We'll see. I'll be back.